Welcome back everyone and welcome to World of Warship and Let's Talk Ships. Before I'm gonna start this battle, I would like to say it's kind of a weird because many battles that I felt weird in matchmaking. I don't know if it's a good or a bad. Let me know in a comment below. Every single ship at tier 9 or tier 9 and every single ship at tier 10 or tier 10. So I don't know. Probably it's good, probably it's bad. The thing is that you have equal, shall I say, guns, equal HP pool, equal firepower. Let me know in a comment below. Now, this map, it's loop, it's a domination mode, and every single one are tier 9. Now, to be honest with you, I like to say that it's a sweet spot right now in today's meta that tier 9 are so potent, strong, they can handle tier 10. But then if they face, let's say, tier 8 and they face tier 7, the tier 7 cannot do a whole lot. Frankly, I like to say they are underpower versus tier 9s. It is what it is, guys. And something else is kind of important. The Alaska, guys, it's not a regular ship. It's the best cruiser in the entire game. I cannot come up with one cruiser better than this one. You may argue that Stalingrad or it's a better steel ship, but for a whole, I believe her spot, the tier 9, she more than fulfilled the role of a cruiser. I would like to say I do have enjoy her, and I will explain you for someone who thinks, Zerra, is this ship any good? She is the best. I cannot come up with one better ship, guys, beside this stupid Stalingrad. But her playstyle Stalingrad is different. She's way much more agile than a Stalingrad, and you're not just a crazy good AP, but also HE cruiser. So both of no matter what you're using, you're doing right. High percent to put your enemy on fire. You kind of a large, but on the other hand, I do not have this, shall I say, concealment. My concealment is crap, 13 point something, which is bad, really bad, even worse than some battleships. But I do have double rudder, which I makes, even though she's large, easy to hit. It makes not so darn easy. It makes easy to disengage, you know what I mean? So right now there's someone's target me. There's Hugo, and just like that, only one non-pen, but it was fire. Guys, something else I kind of forgot about this ship. She has decent or more than decent AA firepower. A defense, yes please. You have hydro, yes please. You have radar, yes please. You have large HP pool, yes please. But the best thing about this cruiser, it's definitely her AP. The AP, it's definitely brutal, guys. And the shells, and that's something he went behind. I cannot engage that dude. Guys, the shells are extremely close to each other. See how close they are. She does not even have the cruiser dispersion. Has a cruiser plus. I mean, it's ridiculous close. If you're a good aimer, you always hit your target, guys. And guys, without saying too much, if this alas, it's Bawan. What the hell can he do? 2100 and 1400, and someone took him down. I have some good looking damage, not crazy a lot, but something else it's kind of important. Guys, she's not a slug. She doesn't turn slug like a Soviet super cruiser. I'm talking about the Stalingrad or the Moskva. She's something in between. You're not just bow on and trying to, because your armor is not that great at Stalingrad, let's face it. But on the other hand, and this is the most important, you're pretty agile. Your range is fantastic, your aim is fantastic, your HE penetration is fantastic, and even more fantastic, it's your AP penetration. Something else, and this is probably the biggest downside with the Soviet big cruisers like Moskva, like Stalingrad, if they show their broadside, it's easy to nuke them for everything they got. In this ship, I know it sounds extremely hard. I played her around 100 battles, right? I never once, I don't remember once that I got Citadel and being deleted. Sure, I eat a lot of damage. I believe that I took 37,000 damage in one single salvo. So yes, you can receive huge damage, because after all you're still a cruiser. But on the other hand, guys, I believe she is definitely, if I'll put her, of all cruisers, I do have Alaska, I do have the Moskva. I would like to say that it's by far the best cruiser in this game. Guys, I do have Zhao, don't get me wrong. I do believe Zhao has their own place, Moscow has their own place, but they are all tier 10, and Smolensk has his own place. This is more like a mix between battleship, that's serious, that's what I feel when I play this ship, and extremely agile cruiser. I'm not talking about Zhao's agile, but not far either. I have double rudder, guys. I feel extremely agile, extremely nimble, and that is kind of important. The speed is fantastic, the AA is fantastic, the radar is fantastic. Guys, I don't know how to explain more. If I would have to save my coal for this ship, I will definitely save the coal for this one. It's fulfill the role of a trainer also. So heck, I would like to say, even if you have a battleship captain, you can definitely use your, see what happened over there. There is one downside with this thing. If very fast destroyer moves left and right, you have to give such a lead, because even though your guns are good and accuracy are fantastic, remember the shell times. It takes ages to reach the target, so you have to give a lot of lead. And you know, I kind of struggle with this Jean Bart. Probably he put the speed boost, so what he's doing right now, he's going all the way to the border, and I cannot blame him. There's 1, 2, 3 ships aiming at him, and I believe that Izumo will not stop until he finish him off. I cannot stay here and engage him the entire battle. Very soon I will disengage, because, you know. On the other hand, what can you do? He was left alone here in this flank. We control easy A, and we are going for B, because now the enemy team kind of need to push. Sorry about that, guys. I have to show you. Nothing crazy happened. Probably that was my last salvo. Yeah, that was my last salvo. I was trying, you know. So you don't have the best HE penetration or the best percent to put your enemy on fire, but it's still great. 2 ships are aiming at me, very unfortunately, but I do believe, guys, some of my friends, I helped a little bit to chunk him down, not a whole lot, to be honest with you, but main focus here. Okay, now Frias Land is here. Jean Bart is very low HP, he will actually go down, I do believe. Kronstadt is also coming back. Rune and me, I'm a very healthy. Alaska, yeah, that Jean Bart was for me. You want to say, I want to return fire, alright. You see where I aim. Maybe he will turn back. No, I hit him for 4,501 fire. He was bound. In normal cases, this is something important. In this ship, I believe their AP are so darn strong, you should, as much as possible, use it. And I have right now my AP loaded. It's super US heavy shells. They hit like a trucks. But not this time, you see. 1 non-penetration, 1 ricochet. Versus Jean Bart for crap. Depending, probably I hit the turret or something. I have no idea where I hit. So guys, let me know in a comment below. I do believe it will not be a huge 200,000 damage, because let's face it, sometimes, and we were all tier 9. It was not seal clubbing or anything. Everything was okay. 3 ships aiming at me. Remember, I'm engaged by 3 ships. Oh, ouch, ouch. Oh, that was the last salvo, that was a huge damage. But otherwise, both of those 2 battleships did close to 0 damage. Yeah. don't get me wrong, your biggest weakness is other HE spammers. But now I have a friend. Okay, that was also like this, you know. But guys, seriously, you have so much large HP pool, you have same large HP pool as a Magami, for crying out loud. So you can take a little bit beating. And I know it sounds weird, but this is one of the hardest cruisers to Citadel, guys, seriously. You may hurt him, and yes, I receive 5,000 damage, that sneaky, pesky Breezy, which, you know, he cannot put me on fire. And Jean Bart also did significant damage. So don't get me wrong, we are talking big boys versus big boys. It's not that you are shall I say, you have the best armor, but you see that what happened. What, 8,500 damage. I do believe he did less damage than I did to him. So when they hit hard, those torpedoes, those torpedoes, those AP. I don't see him. That's the Buffalo. Probably I should aim for the Buffalo. Definitely did a mistake over here. Izumo also 18.5. He can actually nuke me from that particular place because he has perfect broadside to me, and I'm a kind of a large ship. You know what I mean? But I like those AP. Oh, for the love of God, guys. I have no idea why you not purchase this ship. It is by far the most fun, tankiest. I'm not saying she's invisible, but tell me one cruiser which is so crazy strong beside this stupid Stalingrad, then you can stay there and, you know, be farmed, or ships have very hard to deal with you. You are not just bow on and do nothing. You have easy to engage and disengage, and I do believe that our Friesland will farm this Jean Bart for days. Who needs smoke when you have this pew 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 guns? And I believe here, yeah, the one who's just kiting away, the Jean Bart, it's dead. I mean, guys, this is nothing crazy. We will engage very soon, probably with some other cruisers. Then you're gonna see this broken AP. This must be a Buffalo nearby. And guys, without saying too much, the US heavy battleships, they have no place versus Alaska. Des Moines versus this thing, or Buffalo. Buffalo's a tier 9. It's not a bad cruiser, but guys, it does not have the armor, not have the AP penetration. It does have good AP penetration because it's still US heavy shells. But I'm just waiting for him so I can blap him, so I can definitely show to YouTube how potent strong those shells are. And at this range, yeah, this look how ridiculous close those shells are. Yeah, I do believe you definitely see the potential. This is absolutely the murder of all cruisers. You don't want to engage this thing, you will die. And I actually once even faced two German battleship, and I have like 15,000 damage in one salvo alone, and that is huge. So let me know in a comment below what you think about this lovely ship. I do believe she is by far the best cruiser in the entire game, tier for tier, of course. Have a good one, guys. Take care and bye.